Okay, we are live. Welcome, everyone. This is a community meeting about the Cluster API provider DigitalOcean. This meeting is being recorded and will be posted public on YouTube later on. So be mindful that what you say is being recorded. We also follow the Kubernetes Code of Conduct, so that means be excellent to each other. Today, it's a really nice meeting because this is our first meeting for the Cluster API provider DigitalOcean. And I think we need to introduce we all, because this is the first one. Who gonna be the first one to introduce yourself?
I can go and just get it over with. My name is Jeremy Morris. I'm a software engineer at DigitalOcean. I primarily work on DOKS, and now I help co-maintain this. I'm looking to get more involved and get more ramped up as time goes on. Also, co-maintain Cluster Autoscaler, and I also work on DigitalOcean Cloud Control Manager as part of my day job. And I'm based out of Princeton, New Jersey, East Coast of the U.S.
Nice, cool. Welcome, Jeremy.
Okay, let me introduce myself. My name is Ahmad Nurus, and I'm from Indonesia, and I work on Tokopedia, the e-commerce from my country. Yeah, I think that's all. Thanks.
Welcome. Marco, do you want to go?
Do you want to go?
I can go.
Okay, I can go.
Go ahead. I'm gonna be the last one.
Okay, so hey everyone, I'm Marko Mudrinic. I am a software engineer at Kubernetes, where I am working mostly on various cluster lifecycle solutions. I am also one of the maintainers of the cluster API provider for DigitalOcean, and I am happy to be here today.
Cool, welcome. Prakash, do you want to introduce yourself?
Yep. Yeah, Prakash here. I am from Dell technical staff and mainly involved in the cluster API. Was in MetalCube previously and Airship. Now looking at how do we make images, and so looking at the options that we have. And I see a lot of value in image for the configuration edition and for the especially for the Kubernetes booting and all, along with the clusters. So look forward to learning, and maybe if something comes up I can contribute, will certainly. Thank you.
Cool, welcome. And I'm the last one. My name is Carlos. I am one of the other maintainers for the provider DigitalOcean as well. Like I'm trying to help as I can. I'm learning a lot on this as well. And I contribute also in other parts of Kubernetes as well. I work as SRE at Mattermost, which is a chat collaboration tool. And let's have fun. Okay, I'm gonna share my screen and to show the meeting agenda. And it's here. Okay, if you have any
terminal. We see your terminal, not the meeting notes.
Oh, nice. I need to share this one. Now you can see my meeting notes?
Yes.
Cool.
Yep.
Okay. Please add your names on the attendee lists as well. Like I posted in the chat the link for this meeting here. If you have any other topics, please add in the end of the open discussions. And let's go for the first topic, which is from Marco.
Yeah, so my first topic was to talk a little bit about plan for the 0.4.0 release. We are probably quite close. I'm not sure that we have any blockers or how do we want to exactly handle it, but I think that we are more or less ready to go. We can eventually cut some RC and make sure that everything works correctly, but other than that, I am pretty sure that we can soon go with the release.
Do you mean that the release we talked about like a few days ago in the Slack channel?
Yes.
Yeah, the idea we are like after this meeting, I'm gonna work together with Ahmed to recut this release. And if you want to, like, I think we can go straight the official one, but if you or Jeremy or anyone wants to do the RC,
that's what I wanted to ask next. Do we want to go with the official one right now, or do we want to go with RC? I think that we should be pretty stable, and we have tested the pipeline before, so I think that we are mostly confident that it might work.
Yeah, I agree. Any objections?
Oh, sounds good to me.
Okay. Okay, next is roadmap for the version 0.5.0. You again, Marco?
Yeah, so I have added a topic to the agenda. I wanted to see, do we have some plans what should make into 0.5 release, and how do we want to handle it exactly? Do we have some idea about that?
For the new feature, I have some in my mind. About the first is I think we need adding conformance test in the next release, and second is about security. I would like to introduce the option to use only a private network. Currently, cluster API DigitalOcean is also use public network and the private network. Yeah, maybe in the next release we can add some option to use only private network. And yeah, and the third, I think about external etcd storage volume. As in the DigitalOcean Droplet, there is visit storage in the droplet size and cannot be increased. I think we need some external etcd option in there. Yeah, I think that's in my mind currently.
Just one question about the security one. What I didn't get it exactly.
Option to use private network only.
Okay. Can you write down here in the meeting note as well? In this part here?
Yeah.
I think you said an option to add a private network only. Right? I think that's
I got it. Now I understood. Yeah, I think this is very useful. The others providers are also have this is implementing or already have this option. And I agree on the conformance testing as well. Like following the other providers, also they have their conformance testing job as well. It's not mandatory in the PRs, but it's triggering as a periodic, I think. And in the press meet, we can enable that as well. Like if we want to test the PR as well. I think it's a good one. I'm gonna create the issues in the repo for that.
Do we take advantage of like a Jira board or anything like that anywhere? I don't think we have GitHub projects.
Yeah,
in
we
GoDaddy.
have this.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna post in the channel as well.
Oh, we just haven't had any new things in a while. Okay.
Yeah, we need to add stuff here, and then we can track here as well. We don't have anything like right now. Another major thing we can add as a feature, like looking the other providers, they have the option to the webhook part. I don't like understand that fully, but maybe we can add that support as well. Support
Yep.
the webhook conversions. Okay.
That sounds like a good idea. I mean, I'm also not really sure about that, but if other providers have it, then we can probably look into it as well.
Yeah. Okay. Any other comments?
I agree with all of these topics. Only about the private network part, I think that we should probably work also on adding the proper VPC support, because I think right now it is mostly still just using the private networking flag and the default VPC. If I am not mistaken, recently there is now a proper VPC support, so I think that it might be useful to additionally secure the cluster.
That support to add custom VPCs, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good.
Is that I just like the issue? Is that the same thing, Marco?
Let me see.
177.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, I linked it in there, Carlos. So if it
Okay,
helps,
thank
with
you.
the notes, no problem.
This one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna post it here. Good. Any other questions? Like maybe we can also follow the same approach, like the like cluster API, the main one, and Azure, for example, they create a roadmap page. Maybe we can like, maybe not now, but maybe we can think for the future when we have more things, and then we can add some ideas for the future, and then we can make
You mentioned the roadmap.
Yes.
We have some roadmap document in our documentation. I can link it on Zoom or.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Because then we can update that, and like then we make it public, and people can read. The community and contributors can read, and maybe they can create issues or like start contributing as well for that.
I will add it like this, sub the roadmap.
Okay, thank you.
So do we have anything else regarding the 0.5.0 release?
Not that I can think right now.
Okay, then we can start
You
this. If something comes up, then we can see. We can probably see, you probably wanted to mention docs. This is something also we can try to improve by the release time.
Yep.
When we are at docs, do we have some idea how that works? How we can add ourselves to the cluster API book and all that things like other providers do?
I was checking the documentation because I'm also planning to translate the CAPI book, And like we can like submit a PR to add in the examples and all the stuff for the CAPI book as well. If you all agree, I can work on that because then it will be a good exercise to me as well.
That would be nice.
Yeah. Okay. Also, like maybe for the future as well, like I saw the provider Azure, they have his own book. Maybe in the future, if we want to document stuff, we might think about that as well to have our own book.
What was it called?
It I can get it, but they it's capz6.io.
Okay, thank you.
And it's similar, it's following the similar from the cluster API, but they have his own like documentation page for everything.
Do we have an issue for this already?
Sorry?
Do we have an issue to track this?
No, not yet.
Ask.
Yeah, the idea is like maybe we can create the issues for that as well.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
That would be good, especially for me, because I want to get more like ramped up on this project. So
yeah. Just writing here. Okay. Any other comment? Okay, Ahmed, it's your time.
Yeah.
Participate in Hacktoberfest.
Yeah. To participate in Hacktoberfest. To guide more contributor in the cluster API DigitalOcean, I think. But I don't know some issue that fit for the new contributor.
I saw like the Cube Cops. Is Cops participate in that as well? But I think in our case here, like do we participate that we should have more issues and as help wanted, which is not the case right now. And then like the people cannot like participate because they don't know what to work on. Maybe like maybe for the next year, or maybe if we can create like more issues than that we talk about today, like with some features or bug fixings or testing tickets as well, also is good. Then we can like make it a help wanted, and then we can opt in the Hacktoberfest as well.
Yeah, so I agree with Carlos. Pretty much we don't have a lot of issues, and all the issues we have are probably not that easy to get on if you don't have experience with the project.
Yeah.
Although we can help, but it is still going to be a bit confusing. I think that it might make sense to enable it if it means to you and if it will help you to get the 4 PRs that are needed. But other than that, I think it might make sense to skip it for this year and then try to prepare a little bit better for the next year.
Agreed.
I personally would like it enabled because I planned on doing more cluster API provider stuff, DigitalOcean stuff for this Hacktoberfest, because my job is allowing me to spend some time doing it. Obviously, it's DigitalOcean, but I wanted to allocate my open source time primarily on that because I want to get more ramped up. So it'd be nice if I could just link that to Hacktoberfest and get my shirt.
Sounds good. Do you know how is the process to opt in?
I probably should know that. I know where to look. I can get that information in a few and send it to you.
Okay.
Or I could just do it myself. It's probably something really simple.
Okay. sounds good.
About enabling the Hacktoberfest, or
What's that?
I mean, was you talking about the opting in for Hacktoberfest for the repo, or what exactly? I have lost context a bit.
I thought you had to do it for the repo.
Yeah, for each
Yes.
repo, you need to opt in the Hacktoberfest.
Yeah.
Yeah, as far as I understood, you need to enable to add the topic or tag to repo, like Hacktoberfest, and then you're in. I think
Okay.
that it is pretty much something like that. We
Oh,
can
okay.
check, but that's what I have heard.
Yeah, and there's
Okay.
also something else I think where the PRs had to be like accepted or something.
Yeah, the PRs, I
as a
understand that you
Hacktoberfest.
need to label as the Hacktoberfest or something like that.
But yeah, I'll follow up on that.
Cool. Okay. Any other comment on this topic?
No.
Carlos.
Yes.
About your issue about adding end-to-end test for the load balancer creation in the
Right.
issue 185. Are you already working on it?
No, not yet. Do you want to work on that?
I think it is good for.
The help wanted?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can label that as a help wanted. Like I create that issue because I work on the similar issue in the provider Azure, and like maybe it's just grab the idea from there and then the load balancer one. Yeah, the load balancer is also in the Azure as well. It's like maybe get the idea from that and convert to our use case. It should be very simple. It should not take too much time on that. Yeah, I like the idea. The other ticket maybe we can create is about like testing the network policies as well, because they deploys that as well. Then maybe we can validate everything, but maybe the conformance test also covers that topic. Okay, let's move on. Jeremy, pairing opportunities.
Yeah, I'm just looking for more opportunities to parent things. I know we sometimes post in the chat like the release and stuff. But yeah, to get ramped up, I think I'll need to pair with some people on like code base, or how do you guys like? Seems like a mod came up with like so many issues off the top of his head. I want to be able to do that, but I need to get more familiar with the code base, obviously, and then also things like testing and looking at that with someone, and cutting a release. I would like to be a part of that eventually.
Sure.
Do that. So yeah, I just want to have more pairing opportunities, and I want to see if there's any good ways we can help facilitate that, so that other people can be included. Like Prakash seems like someone that wants to find some work to do and get more involved. I think those pairing sessions, you can make it like open to anyone, and then join as you want to.
That sounds a good idea to me. Like maybe we can have a pool and maybe have one day in a week and have a specific time that if someone wants to pair, and maybe, for example, I'm gonna do the release today with Ahmed. Maybe the next time you can do with Marco, or we can start rotating the release, who do the release, and then everybody in the like as the maintainers can have this knowledge for the release part. But for the code base, maybe I think it's a good idea. Maybe we get an issue and we pair together to solve that problem.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yep. Prakash here.
Yes.
Yeah, just wanted to say that I'm just observing. I really do not have full understanding of the image builder. I was looking at it and they seem to be all VM based. And so I was wondering, and of course, DigitalOcean, I see you have droplets. So I am trying to understand what is the relation between the cluster API and the image builder, and what image builder is this we are talking about? Since you mentioned CAPI-DO or something, which I have not heard earlier. So maybe I'll need more observation before really I can do anything here.
Okay. Yeah.
My goal simply was to look at how do I use the image builder to create an image for a Kubernetes cluster. That was what I was thinking when I came in here. So maybe I'm not in the right place. I don't know. I'm trying to understand.
Okay. To CAPDO is the short term of Cluster API provider DigitalOcean. Similar for the CAPI, as we mentioned here, which is the Cluster API, the main one, the main umbrella for the providers. And for example, CAPZ that we mentioned about the Azure, it's a Cluster API provider Azure. We have others, CAPZ, which is AWS and so on. And this is what means CAPDO. I didn't get it, I think I didn't understand about the image builder. If someone can help me on that. I didn't get it there.
So what I was wondering was, we do image building for different providers. So is this a CAPDO meeting? I generally have been working on CAP. I was looking at CAP, which is OpenStack provider. And
Okay.
so maybe I'm in the wrong meeting.
Yeah, this is the meeting for the DigitalOcean provider.
No mind, but
Yeah.
I do use DigitalOcean's site sometime. I have done, so it's okay. But definitely I may not come the next meeting. That's what I wanted to say.
Okay.
I may be a user, but not a developer.
Okay.
Sure. Thank you.
You can ask questions as a user as well.
You can still also, Prakash, if you have any particular things you want addressed, you can add them as issues as well, or post in the Slack channel.
Yeah, I will use the droplet sometimes and then see what I can do. At this time, I don't have any. Yeah.
Okay. Not a problem, Prakash. Thank you. Any other comments or questions? Do you guys have any other topics to talk on? I will take this as we don't have anything else. Okay, I think then we have a good meeting for the first one. Just one comment for the next one, it will be next month. Please add your name to be in the top of the meeting notes, like to schedule like who gonna be the host for the next meeting, and the note taker as well. If I don't see any names here, I'm gonna host the meeting for the next one. That's not a problem. But besides that, thank you very much.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks,
Thank
everyone.
you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.